Happy Thursday, everybody. I'm driving home from work. Like I said before, a lot of my conversations will probably be in this car driving to and from work because this is just when I have the most amount of time to myself, uninterrupted, without people talking to me and my kids being in the background and everything. And so yeah, here I am again in the car on my way. First thing I want to address is my hair, because my curls are on 1,000, okay? 1,000. And it's because I finally got my hands on Cardi B's hair care line. I have been on the wait list for quite some time, and I kept missing the drops, and I finally got the drop that was on July 3rd. I was so happy, a little sad because one of the items sold out while it was in my cart and I was checking out, but I did get the shampoo, the conditioner, and the serum, and it has my hair and my curls very happy and very hydrated. I noticed a huge difference, not just on my hair, but on my daughter's hair. So my daughter has much thicker hair than me and much tighter curls than I do. And I use the shampoo, conditioner, and the serum on her, and I always lightly blow dry her hair right before I'm gonna braid it. And this time around, using Cardi's products, my daughter's hair, I was able to blow dry it so quickly, like it dried so fast, but it was so smooth and easy. It definitely is super hydrating. It's probably one of the first times in a long time that my daughter's hair has felt quenched and soft and moisturized, like it's really holding the moisture in. So if you ain't on the wait list for Good Grow, you need to get on the wait list for her hair care products, like right now. Go to the website, sign up for the wait list, and when you get the notification for the next drop, you better put a reminder on your calendar, set an alarm, have your card ready. You might want to use Apple Pay so it goes faster. Don't play. Don't even waste your time and get one of anything. You might as well get two. I was tempted to get two of everything, and I didn't, because I was like, well, what if I don't like it? What if it doesn't work? Blah, blah, blah. I should have known better, because Cardi is my girl. Like, you can't, it's not really too much you can tell me about her. Like, Cardi's my girl. So I should have known better, and I should have just got two of everything. But I know for next time I'm gonna just get two, and I'm gonna move on with my business. But shout out to Cardi, and keep pushing your products, girl. She's doing the same thing she did with her music, and she's building up her fan base and her demand, so that when she's ready to go and get herself a deal, she don't gotta beg at nobody's feet. Okay, because that's what she did with her music. She set the tone by herself. She let them labels know, I do not need you. I'm choosing to have you to make better quality music and reach more people. And it's the same thing with her hair care products. Like, she could benefit from being a part of a brand or being sold in like an Ulta or something like that to help with the production and the demand of it. But like with the product she has, chef's kiss. Like, she don't need nobody to, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, her product definitely speaks for itself, and it's super affordable. Like, it's, anyway, you will not regret it. Get it, okay? Put yourself on the wait list and get it. But next, so I told y'all earlier in the week that I withdrew from my master's program, and I just had sent the emails and stuff. I haven't officially like put in the withdrawal, but I got to do that today, because my advisor let me know that if I withdraw within the first 2 weeks, it doesn't count against me. It just counts as a W withdrawal. It doesn't affect my GPA or anything like that. Then here's the thing. They gave me two options. I could do a temporary withdrawal where I pause classes and I can go back in October. So it would put me behind schedule of graduating by 2 classes. So instead of graduating in May of 28, I would graduate probably in like August or September. Or I could withdraw completely. And I made the decision to withdraw completely because the reason why I withdrew is because I just don't want to have that extra demand on my time right now with the age of my children and where I'm at in life, and dealing with my mom's Alzheimer's diagnosis, and just navigating that. That's like really my primary focus right now, is really making sure that we stay on top of her plan of care and getting her benefits in place and her treatment started and all of that. But why did the little piece of my brain back there just go, well, why don't you just hold off and just restart back up in October? And then as fast as I did that, I had to be like, but why? Why do you want to do that? Why? Because you just don't want to look like a failure. Like, it's so annoying. Like, I wish I could just remove that out of my brain sometimes. Like, the second guessing and the questioning and all of that. But anyway, I'm going to fully withdraw. And I just keep telling myself, like, school will always be there. Even if I change my mind in October, I can still re-enroll. Like, it's not that big of a deal, right? But I just have a hard time with that. And the other thing I'm having a really hard time with right now is I am reaching a point in life where I do not really care about a whole lot. Like, not in a reckless way, but it more so in like opinions. Like, I don't really care about opinions. I don't really care about how people feel about me. I don't care if people like me. I don't care if people hate me. I don't care if people are mad at me. I just very much like not caring. And I'm a little bit scared of that, because I already kind of gave that in my personality, but I still did care somewhat. So there was some stuff that I did that, or ways that I behaved, that obviously still showed that I cared to an extent, but like I don't. And I'm a little nervous with that, because I don't know which way that's going to take me in life right now. I feel very strongly that a pivot is on its way in my life, as far as career and finances and whatever, and I'm just not really certain which way. Like, I don't know if it's going to be at my current employer, and I don't know if it's going to not be at my current employer. I'm not actively seeking either, but I'm also not rejecting anything either. Like, I am kind of just figuring out how to be the best I can be where I'm at, and continue to strive every day to improve for our patients and for my team. And wherever that takes me, it takes me. So like, if a promotion or a job role change comes along and it's an opportunity and I think it fits well and I'm interested, I'd pursue it. But I'm also like, if something else comes up out of my the way that I'm showing up, and then it is what it is too. So like, the main thing is that a lot of our there's a potential that our location may change of where we are, which could result in downsizing possibly. But there's a lot of what ifs. It's all just hearsay. It's buzz. There's many different options on the table. There's so many things being explored. But there's a lot of buzz and gossip and rumors, and my boss is doing his best to keep everything even keeled, and not try to like incite chaos or worry or anxiety. And I respect him for that, but I have a strong intuition, and I just feel in my heart of hearts that for me, it really could go either way. And I have made peace already that if they decide to downsize us and my position gets eliminated, I'm okay with that too. And a lot of people around me, if I told them that, would probably think that I was nuts. My husband doesn't think I'm nuts. I mean, he's a little freaked out just because we're a single income family. But it's not like my husband's a truck driver. He still has his CDL. Obviously, I still have my license. So it's not like I couldn't get another job. However, I'm in leadership, and if I want to stay in leadership, these are jobs you want to actively seek out. You don't just want to take the first thing that comes across you, because being in a leadership position, you want to make sure it aligns with you. It's not just about a paycheck, if you care, right? And so, yeah, I mean, people around me probably would think that I'm a little crazy for not having more of like a sense of worry or freak out or whatever, but I don't. And that's just because I truly do trust wherever God is taking me. I know what I journal about and what I pray about to God. And one of the biggest things that I have been telling him lately is that, not him, I don't even want to say him, because that's another topic for another day. I don't believe that God is actually a masculine aura. So that, whatever. But anyway, God. So I pray, and I have been praying about the amount of exhaustion that I feel. And it's not just like a physical, oh, I'm tired, I need a nap. It's like, it's a mental, it's an emotional, it's a spiritual exhaustion that I have. I am a very hyper independent woman. I have been since I was a child. I have been a caregiver by nature, and I have taken care of a lot of other people my whole life, even at my young age of 32 years old. I have been leaned on by family as the reliable one, as the one who gets it done, as the organized one, the one that's on time, the one that shows up, the one who has it together. And I'm just reaching a point in my life where my body and my soul is tired. Not that I don't want to, not that that's not my personality, because it is, but it's been stretched for way too long, and it's consumed so much of my creativity, my energy, my soul, and blocking me from being able to follow my heart's desires, which is hard for me to even uncover a lot of times, because I'm so scared that I'm gonna make a decision that's gonna put other people in jeopardy by me living out my truth, and that's not fair. And slowly but surely over the years, I have been getting better at that, and releasing that pressure that I put on myself. And so, yeah, I've been praying and journaling about that a lot. And so that's why I'm kind of like, if my career goes in a way that provides me the rest that I've been asking for, but maybe in a not so pretty way or an unconventional way, I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with that too. And I am, because I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I want to lead a different life. My goal is not to be a nurse forever or to work in corporate forever. It's not my goal. It's not. My goal is to be smart with our finances and utilize them in a way to make money for us passively or semi-passively, so that all of our finances does not require us to go clock in and out at a job. I don't have a problem with working. I love to work, actually. I feel very productive. It makes me feel good. I like to stay sharp. I'm always learning something new, trying something new, doing something new. But I don't want to have to go and be away from my kids for so many hours out of the week in order to sustain life. I don't want to do that for the rest of my life. That's not what I want to do. And I'm very honest about that. I'm very transparent about that. So yeah, but I'm open to anything. Like, I'm just kind of in this flow state, which is weird. But being in this flow state is also very liberating for me, because I'm not affected by people's behaviors and decisions and opinions. Like, none of it matters to me. And it's liberating. It's liberating, but it's also a little scary, because it's crazy to look and reflect on myself and to not feel worry or anxiety around it, because it's stuff that would have like tore me to pieces years ago. Would have had my anxiety on 10,000, and I'm able to kind of just be like, whatever, maybe it's burnout. I don't know what it is, but I'm just very at peace. I'm having a hard time not knowing exactly every step that's going to happen, because that's my analytical brain doing that to me. But I just keep reminding myself that my gut, my intuition feels good right now. There's a lot of unknown. There's a lot of uncertainty. I don't know which way things are going to go. I have no idea, but I do know that I'm at peace with whichever way they go. So I'm just praying to God for clarity and direction, and I'm just letting him really, I'm saying him again because, whatever. I'm letting God take the wheel. I'm letting God be in the driver's seat of my life for real, because I'm tired of that too. I'm tired of trying to fight against what God has planned for me because of my need to control or my fear of failure. God has never failed me. Even when I thought that I was failing, there was always a lesson in it. And it's hard to live through it and walk through it, but I know that. I've seen the evidence. And I've also seen the evidence of myself. I'm a hard worker. Like I said, I'm a hard worker. I love to be working. I enjoy working. I enjoy learning and doing new things. And so I know I'm never going to be the person who's just sitting and on the beach. I mean, I want to do that too. I love that. But that's not my goal. My goal is just to have that freedom and that flexibility and to not feel trapped. I want to be able to be myself when I work. I want to be able to express myself, and I want to be able to curate an environment that aligns with my values and works with the way that my brain works. And I don't want to work in places that think it's weird for you to care about people as people and expect you to remove yourself as a human. And that's just most places anymore. They expect you to be robotic. They want us to be robots, and I can't function like that. And that's part of what leads to the burnout and the exhaustion within the workforce, because it's impossible. And when you're a person that really cares and is empathic, it's even harder and it's even more exhausting, and the burnout cycles happen more and more frequently and easier to you when you are empathic and intuitive. Your brain hurts all the time because you can literally see how to solve something in about 5 minutes, yet everybody else around you is acting like they don't know what's going on, or they're turning everything into such a long drawn out process, all because of whatever. It's stuff that's all made up for real in a lot of ways. Some of it is necessary, I get that, but a lot of the stuff is just made up stuff. It's just well, we got to make sure we include this person because we don't want them to not know, or that we don't want them to feel offended. It's just just make the decision and move on and let's go. I don't have time for this. There's so many things that are delayed, and then there's it's a constant state of being gaslit. And if you're not strong, it'll tear you up. It'll tear you up. If you are not strong, it will tear you up, that gaslighting that the corporation does to you. And I just am I'm maxed out. My energy is maxed out. So wherever God takes me, I'm ready to go. I'm riding the wave. And I hope I can inspire somebody else to ride the wave and release control, because you're talking to Miss Control Freak right here. So we'll see what happens over the next couple weeks and couple months, where things go with my job and stuff. So, wish me luck, y'all.